Yo, what's up, guys? We're finally back. Took a much needed delay on the next upload, as you guys can tell, because we go to YouTube and we go to my absolutely cooking channel. We can clearly see that boot camp was a success, like I said before. We had a successful boot camp when it came to you guys learning about how to trade, how to cook up in the freaking markets. I know you guys enjoyed that shit. I hope you guys did at least. And now we're gonna be talking about something special. Okay, we're gonna zoom in on that zoom camera. Okay, I'm gonna get this shit locked in. Hold up, hold on, hold on. Boom. Okay. So obviously, guys, we made it through the boot camp day finale. If you guys didn't watch the finale, check it out. Gives you all the free game that I know about trading. Same with my whole channel. And today you guys clicked on this video because the title. Okay, we made $250,000 this year. I personally didn't make that because I wasn't trading this strategy all year because it took me pretty much, I would say, this whole year to build. Um, but if I did start the strategy in the beginning of the year, I would have made 250,000. I have gotten multiple withdrawals, but not even close to that. So today I want to show you guys essentially the data, and we can go over today's trade. So that's why I need you guys to go watch the boot camp because if you watch the boot camp, you guys are gonna know the strategy and how we trade. And I always go live in Discord on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And we live trade with the group. And then obviously Mondays and Wednesdays I'm out there because I work. But yeah, my life's gonna change, and I'm gonna say it now. It's already changing slowly. We got more students that I'm teaching. We have so much going our way. God is good, right? So I have some huge plans when it comes to what I want to build next, and I'm working on currently. Um, and I want to just show you guys like how this strategy made you, a quarter of $1 million on essentially with profits and how much money you would have needed to start. So let's just go over today's trade. We took this trade in the morning, made another $1,000 today. Like I said, the markets are continuously, endlessly just providing us with these wins. We have gotten three back-to-back wins. We won Monday, Tuesday, and you know what? Let's go to Monday. We're gonna back test these 3 days. I'm gonna show you guys these three wins and how we're already up $3,000 for essentially the first this week. This week. So like I said, if you guys watch the strategy, then you guys know, and you guys should be winning. And I'm telling you, the strategy is so easy to learn. That's why I created the boot camp. I've teach multiple students over the course of weeks, and they're beating challenges. And yeah, it's amazing. So what do we do? Like I said, if you guys watch the strategy, we wait for the 625 candle close. Okay, we have our 25 point entry point here, 25 point entry point here. Um, okay, fuck. What does the candle do? Boom, we get our entry for a buy position. Okay, we press buy here because we got our indication that the market wants to go up because that's how the strategy works. Got in there, we held for our want to do, and we got it in one candle. That was another $1,000 made on that trade. Okay, that was Monday's trade. Let's go to Tuesday's trade because we won Monday and Tuesday. Um, so we go to Monday. We had our trade. Our Tuesday's trade was pretty choppy. I'm not gonna lie. So this was Tuesday's trade. We had a candle close here, 625. We marked up our 25 points. We got a sell position, so we don't really need to mark up the buy. What do we do? Candle close. We sold off in this position. We had our stop loss set to our 25 points. We could delete this. Or I guess I can't. Could just move it. Or fuck. Just do it like that, actually. Just move that. And then we have our 1 to 2 marked up here. This one took a while. Um, but we hit TP in about 15 minutes. Okay. That was essentially Tuesday's trade. So that's already two back to back wins. And then today we'll go over today's trade, which is Wednesday. the 22nd. Uh, can I let me see this? There we go. So we have this was a trade that we took this morning. Um, we can go to 7 a.m. We'll go to the 5 minute, and this was a trade we took. So obviously we got our win instantly within one candle for our 1 to 2. We sold off here. Okay, we had our 25-point indication here, just like so. And then we sold here, just like that. Had our 25-point stop loss. And then we got our 1 to 2 there. In one candle. TP was hit in like less than 5 minutes. So that's three back-to-back wins. So what does that mean? That's $3,000 total for this week, which is absolutely insane. And if you guys backtest this strategy, I want you guys to backtest this strategy from October all the way till May on NASDAQ. And then I want you guys to backtest 50 points on US 30 from January till April. And if you guys do the totals, like I said, I'll write them here. These are going to be the totals. Um, so obviously, guys, we know that we trade funded accounts. That's my whole premise of trading. Okay, I don't want to trade anything else. Um, because essentially, funded accounts are the way if you know how to trade them, if you know how to risk properly on them, and we do. Because I taught you guys how we risk these funded accounts in the boot camp. Okay, so total profits for 2025 up to this point. Okay. So we see that we had a good ass week. Okay, we're up $3,000 for the week, right? Which is beautiful and we're blessed, okay? Because it's very hard to actually be up that much and within one funded account. So, okay, I back tested this whole year with one funded account. One 50K funded account, okay? You were up. Let me see, I got the profits on my phone. Um you were up, I believe 55,000 on one account. Let's see. Let me keep scrolling. See. Okay, you're up 55 500. Okay, so that's how much you were up for all the way till October of last week or 2 weeks ago on one funded account. If you had two funded accounts, right, that's going to double. You were up 110,000, right? Yep, 110. Let's just put 110 flat, okay? So you're up 110, and then so on and so forth. But if you maxed out all your 50Ks by the beginning of February, or end of February, then you would be up 277,500 bucks for this year. So you've made $250,000 of profits within this year, which is absolutely insane. But like I said, that's why I gave you guys the strategy. I'm looking for nothing in return. Like I said, I just want you guys to make money with me. I want you guys to become part of my community, that we're just full of winners, right? And all we want to do is win. Like I said, what an insane year when it comes to trading. We're going crazy. Learn the strategy if you haven't. These are the results for this year, okay? And let's say that you want to buy 20 Apex accounts for 50K, okay? Your total profits on that is absolutely insane. Um, this is going to be the total profits on that one. We had 20 accounts, 20 Apex accounts, all 50Ks, $4 million in profits. Obviously, we have the stupid fees that Top Step and Apex add, but this is the total profits of 2025 with this strategy. You can back test it. I am not lying. Um, I have nothing to hide. Like I said, I didn't make this money, okay, but I've made some. And like I said, the strategy works. You guys see the results. You guys watch the boot camp, get educated. Like I said, I taught these guys, my students, in a week, and they literally are up like $3,000 on a funded account, $2,000 on a funded account. So it's real. I need you guys to lock in. If you guys want to make money, follow the steps, watch the boot camp. This is why I'm here. We need to win. Like I said, John X Moon's going to take over the industry soon. I'm just working behind the scenes, getting everything set up. But the strategy just continues to prove itself. We have 2 years of data of profitability, and we're going to continue to win. I have investors now, and that's one of the big announcements that I am doing right now. Is actually I am trading for investors, guys. I showed them the data. I showed them the results. I have one investor who believed in me, who's giving me capital now that I'm making a certain percentage of, which is so cool. And I'm blessed. But we're going to continue to run up these funded accounts, like I said. That's the goal, is to get a bunch of withdrawals. You guys can keep a certain percentage of the withdrawal and, invest it into a live account, invest it into stocks, invest it into any passive investments. But like I said, the bull crap that happened on Monday with Top Step and all these prop firms where you couldn't even trade. That's the thing, is when we're trading with these prop firms, like it's not guaranteed. Because we could have setbacks where the internet goes out and the prop firm goes down. But if you had a live account, you could have made money, right? So these were the total profits for this year. Like I said, one funded account you made 55,000, two funded accounts you made over 110,000. If you had max funded accounts for Top Step, $250,000, $277,000, and you had 20 accounts for 50K, $4 million in withdrawals. So this is $1 million strategy. I'm showing you guys now. Fuck it, I don't give a fuck if you guys steal this shit. I made it first, so I don't care. But like I said, watch the free value. Join the Discord. I'll put the link in the description. We're gonna be live trading tomorrow, Thursday. Hopefully we get a win. We are on a winning streak, 3 back-to-back wins. So I'm not really expecting to get a win tomorrow because, I mean, bro, 3 back-to-back wins and you want another one? If the markets are cooking, then yeah. But like I said, easy ass win today. And we're gonna continue to show up, continue to show out every day. So just watch the boot camp, learn the strategy, trade with me tomorrow, lock in. The money's there, the profits are there, the proof is there. Um, and we just need to continue to win. So I'll see you boys later. Study up. Let's get ready for tomorrow. I'll see you guys in the live call. And we are going to bag out. And life's gonna change soon. You guys might see me pulling up a Lamborghini in a year. You never know. And that's the goal, is to absolutely stack my funded accounts. I have 3 already. So the goal is to get 5 so we can get fat ass withdrawals. I'm trying to make at least 30,000 a month in withdrawals, okay? Minimum, baby. So, we're going to make this shit happen. Lock in, boys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.